Back to the Box Critic and my first tier list video. Today I'm going to be ranking all the James Bond movies for a tier list. So let's begin with this video. Also, I'm not including Casino Royale. Where is it? Casino Royale 67, this one, and Never Say Never Again, because I do not include them in any type of Bond. So here, any type of Bond movie. So here we have a terrible up to masterpiece. So let's begin with the movies. I'm not going to be going on about these too much, just my brief 2-second opinion on them. Where's Dr. No? Yes, first one here is Dr. No. I really enjoyed this one. I actually not just enjoy it because it's a strong Bond movie, but to me, it's a classic. I have to thank it a lot for setting everything up in Bond, and overall I think it's pretty good. Next is From Russia with Love. I think it's kind of boring to me, but I do like a lot of it. I've come to appreciate it a lot more recently upon rewatches and stuff. Next one is Goldfinger, and this is definitely a masterpiece of a movie and a Bond movie because, well, it's all the formula that we know in Bond today done first, like the it's like gadgets, car, catchphrases, stuff like that. Aston Martin DB5, all done for the first time here. Next is Thunderball, and I just don't like Thunderball. I find it so boring to me, so convoluted, and I will put it in terrible. I have such a miserable, not fun time every time I think of Thunderball, let alone watch it, which is why I've only watched it twice. Speaking of twice, next up's You Only Live Twice, and I'm not as crazy about the film as I know a lot of other people are, but to me it's alright, so I'll put it in meh. Next is On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Again, I've got nothing to say with this movie. I just have no opinions on it whatsoever. It's fine. I have no feelings towards it. I don't like George Lazenby as Bond, but I do like the ending, and Diana Rigg as Tracy. Rip Diana Rigg as Tracy. And next is Diamonds Are Forever, which I find to be some campy fun, so I will put it in good. It's I think it's good. That's what I personally think. Then we have Live and Let Die, very 70s, very classic, but I just find some of it a bit boring, but obviously the boat chase is great, so I'll put it in good. Then The Man with the Golden Gun. I love The Man with the Golden Gun. The villain, Christopher Lee, brilliant. His henchman, Nick Nack's brilliant. Roger Moore isn't great here, but I like the theme song and the action, and also that epic car flip, so I will put it in great, even though I know what a lot of people do think of this. Next is Spy Who Loved Me. Obviously, Roger Moore's best to me, personally, and I'm going to put it in great, and, the front of great, maybe, because I'm not, doing it in that order or whatever, but, Roger Moore really found his Bond, introduced the underwater Lotus in this film. I don't really like the villain, but obviously introduced Jaws, and all the action is great. Car chase is also amazing as well, in my opinion, as it usually is a highlight for me. Next is Moonraker. I know a lot of people find this to be campy fun, but I personally don't, so I will chuck it in meh. It's just a bit boring to me, personally, although I love the idea of Bond going to space, don't get me wrong. Then we have For Your Eyes Only. I've said this before, this is a strong Roger Moore Bond outing, in my opinion. It's a bit too stripped down, I guess, but I do like the Bond girl, and I think it's great, honestly. I do have mixed feelings about Roger Moore's era, but when they're good films, they are really great, in my opinion. Obviously, For Your Eyes Only came after Moonraker, so it's not as big, large scale as that one. Then we have Octopussy, which is underrated to me. I know a lot of people hate it. I personally don't, because I think it's a lot of fun, despite the fact it's very campy and tongue-in-cheek. Then we have View to a Kill, which I really don't like. It's definitely my least favourite of all the Roger Moore films. Roger Moore's not great, and sadly the Bond girl has nothing to do with the film in terms of how good it is, but sadly the Bond girl has passed away, the actor of that. Yeah, then we have Living Daylights, Timothy Dalton, which I love Timothy Dalton's more dark, serious take on Bond, so I'm going to put this in great, even though it sometimes feels like a Roger Moore movie and the villains aren't that good. That's what I personally think, but I think it's still pretty good. And then do you know what we have next up? We have License to Kill. Yeah, I love License to Kill. It's one of my favorites, and I'm gonna put it in masterpiece because it truly is to me. It's so dark, so serious, bloody, gory. Yeah, there's all that, but I love it so much for all that. Then moving into Pierce Brosnan with my favorite Bond actor and GoldenEye, which is definitely my favorite of all his films. I've seen it so many times now. Technically, I've only seen it 3 times. I know I'm embarrassing to all of you, but yes, probably seen it more than 3 times, but I love it. The action's all great. All the Bond girls in this one are fantastic. Then after that, we have Tomorrow Never Dies, which I also love, so I'm going to put it in great. Then we have The World Is Not Enough, which to me is just like meh. I've got no feelings towards it again. It's not great to me. Definitely my least favorite Brosnan movie. And then Die Another Day. Yeah, people who follow this channel know that I'm actually, it's like the key to my heart. Like, I really, it's not nostalgic to me or anything, but I really like it. Then Casino Royale, Daniel Craig. My favorite James Bond movie, without a doubt. It's dark, serious, done in all the right ways. I personally really enjoy it. Quantum of Solace, I've seen the movie 3 times now, and not once have I found it a joyous experience. It's not great, so I'm just going to put it not great. Skyfall, absolute masterpiece. I think it speaks for itself. And last and least, Spectre. Yeah, it's my least favorite Bond movie. It's just disgusting. I don't, no, it's not disgusting. I wouldn't call it one of the worst movies ever, but I just found it so boring. Yeah, so boring. Sorry, I just had to cut off there, but very boring and convoluted and atrocious Bond movie to me. So that is my tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, bye-bye.